And we get into our special level of this segment, Menacing. Kind of looks violent looking, doesn't it? So we're going to have a couple of blockers right here, as usual. Start bashing right here. Yeah, so because of this, Lemmings, the other ports of this game actually had a family-friendlier version of this level with a complete different level design. But I still prefer this one, even though it looks gruesome. I don't care. It's interesting. Okay, we're doing okay. Alright, so now we're going to have him start building, hopefully at the tip of this tail. Nope, that's a little too early. And apparently that's going to be a little too early too. Shit. That's not good. Alright, we're just going to have him build right there, and then hopefully when he comes back over here, I can have him build at a certain good angle. Alrighty. Because I still have to worry about having enough builders to start building, at least I think from here to there. Alright, so let me go ahead and increase the drop rate here. Now they're not being so friendly about the builders this time around. They're giving us less builders, and I don't like that at all. Okay, so now I should build right here, and I should have enough builders, hopefully, to reach this exit. And if not, I've fucked up and I need to start again. But at that point, I should go on ahead and just cut, and I'll meet you back here when I, make a successful attempt. But I should be okay here, ladies and gentlemen. I honestly should be okay here. Hopefully. Okay, not bad. Okay, yeah, no, we're okay. We're okay. Now I may have to practice on taxing just so I know what I'm going up against with some of the levels here on Lemmings. Alright, so now we should be okay. Let's go on ahead and blow up this Lemming. Alright, I was hoping that wasn't going to happen, but let's go on ahead and let's see. Actually, no. Play it safe. Let's go on ahead and have him build right here. Just as long as our Lemmings can go through here, it should be okay. Perfect. So now we can go ahead and bomb this Lemming. So yeah, that was actually a good spot to build. I had an assumption that it would be okay to build there, but you never know. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. You'll never know. Alrighty. Perfect. So now we get into the interesting parts of Tricky. Ozone-friendly Lemmings. So instead of diggers here, we're gonna be stuck using bombers. Okay. So what I usually do is I just go on ahead, go right here, here, here. And then I just go on ahead and use another bomber right here, which should be okay about now. Perfect. So yeah, I think I might have saved one extra lemming out of there, but you never know. And it's actually getting really close to an hour mark in my recording, ladies and gentlemen, so I may stop here in a bit. I'm not too sure. We'll see how many more levels I can squeeze in this segment before I call it a day. No, actually, we only needed 60%, so it was good I only used 4 bombers there. Alrighty, I'm trying to remember. So, if I... okay, no, because I have to mine right here. And dig right here. Or not dig, but bash, you know what I meant. And then right when we get to this area, we want to start bombing at least right here, so that way we can make enough holes and hopefully we can get to this exit. This is where things get interesting here on Lemmings, on Tricky anyway. This is where we get our copy and paste stuff, ladies and gentlemen, but you know, it happens. So if I happen to screw up here, this is where possibly most of my screw ups here will happen, hopefully. Well, not hopefully. I meant unfortunately, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I'm trying to... Actually, would it be what? Nah, actually, no. Actually, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, well that's not good. 3, 2, 1. Alright, no. Hopefully I saved enough lemmings here. No, that's not good. Damn it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Now I'm hoping I saved enough lemmings. If I didn't, that's when I'm just gonna have to start cutting and pasting. Well, cutting and just cutting where I was, and hopefully that won't be the case. I'm actually surprised that height wasn't big enough for our lemmings to fall to their deaths. I'm actually quite pleased with that. Makes me wish I had a fast forward option here, but I don't. Unfortunately. No, this is the point where I'd have to be sure to catch... Okay, good. We're just 2% above, which is good, Alright, so I need 96% to be saved. Alright, so this is the... This was the 2 bomber trick that I actually learned from here. Alright, so he's gonna bomb right there, and I'm gonna use a bomber right here. And if I'm correct, that should be okay. Okay, perfect. That wasn't so bad, though. Alright, I'll fit at least one more level in this segment here. Next time I'm just going to have to go on ahead and jot down the password for level 19. We'll see how this goes. It's Lemming and Trey Watson. Alright, so we need 9% to be saved. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Alrighty, so if I remember correctly, I'm going to need a floater, a digger. So I need to dig about right here and bomb. I think that's how I'm going to do that. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to restart that. Shit. I know I'm definitely going to have to restart that, and for some odd reason I can't escape here, so I need 90% to be saved, and this is not going to be enough. I don't know why, ladies and gentlemen, but I can't escape out of this for some odd reason. I may have to restart my computer, I'm not too sure. But I'll cut to a successful attempt. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and for some odd reason the music has changed, but that's okay. We should have our 90 lemmings here. 9% lemmings here. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to go on ahead and cut my recording here. So let me go ahead and jot down the password for level 19 on Tricky. Let's see, CAKHNNIBFN. Alright, so let me just read that back real quick. CAKHNNIBF, and okay. So that should be okay. So next time we meet up, we will go through the last 11 levels of Lemmings on Tricky. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Blue Hat Chalk 2010. Happy gaming, my friends.